Hey guys, Kia here, and I'm hanging out with Dan Schroder from CSU Extensions, enjoying this beautiful, sunny, warm fall day.
I'm great. It is really a beautiful, sunny, warm fall day.
It's really nice to have these sort of like warm fall days at the end of the season when things are changing. We're gearing up for winter and everything like that.
Mentally, people are thinking winter, but let's hold on to fall a little bit longer.
Especially since it's so beautiful. We've got all the trees. People are coming up to check out the colors outside.
I've seen them. I mean, there are people all around, and they ought to come up. We have such a glorious landscape to enjoy because it's a really short period of time that they get to. All of us enjoy this Aspen changing season.
Yeah, I actually have a question about that because every year I feel like the changing of the aspen leaves is sort of different. Like some years it's really quick, the trees change color for like a week and then all of a sudden it's winter. Some years it's just beautiful yellow for a couple of weeks. And Dan, why is that? It's always quick for starters. I mean, if we're lucky if we get 2 weeks or so. Yeah.
So come now and see the aspen. But it's really driven by daylight hours and temperature. So
that's what causes the change.
That's right. We creep into winter and the daylight hours get shorter and the temperatures start to fall, and that sends the trees into a chemical reaction. Really, it's chlorophyll is in the leaves, and it's always sort of resynthesizing, and that's what keeps the trees green. As the temperature and daylight hours change, chlorophyll production ceases, and all these colors were always there under the green, they pop.
So the color changes always happens when our daylight hours start to get shorter.
That's true. And what's cool is annually it occurs, and we can look anywhere across the state of Colorado, really from about 6,500 feet to tree line, 11,500 feet or so. And that is a matter of aspen make up about 20% of our entire forested landscape. Mm-hmm. So wherever you go, follow your nose. You can probably find an aspen tree.
Well, so now speaking of aspens changing colors versus other trees that change colors, I mean, is there something in particular about aspens that people really seek out for checking out the changes of the season?
I think mostly it's the same chemical process that happens with deciduous trees, but it's really that aspen are the predominant native species, native tree type that lose their leaves. That's a deciduous tree, predominant deciduous tree in Colorado. So that's why we seek them.
Well, that is pretty cool. One last thing that I've heard about aspens is, aren't they like the largest organism on the planet?
Totally, they're clones. They're all genetic. Well, if you're in some same zone, they put up about 1 million shoots per acre off of one mama tree. That clone ends up being enormous, and there's conjecture that indeed the aspen is the largest living organism on the planet.
That's pretty cool. So basically when we're looking at some of these trees here, they're kind of like all connected, right?
That's right.
Well, Dan, thank you so much. And every time I chat with you, you're basically giving us some more great information about our landscape here in Colorado. And folks, it is that time of the year to go and check out the changing colors of the aspen trees. Do it while you can because it won't last long.